God dog, y'all say it ain't so. Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie. Paulie. Paulie done spit on Artem Lobov. He done spit on him. I didn't think what Artem was doing, I didn't think it was really all that disrespectful. It looked like Artem, they trying to sell the fight. They getting in each other's face. They don't like each other. They don't like each other. And see, Paulie had already previously slapped Artem Lobov. He slapped him. And, Paulie told Artem, look, man, if you put your hand in my face again, I'm going to show you. And so Artem, stuck his hand and pointed at him. And Paulie spit on him. I'm going to tell you something, man. Paulie Malignaggi, he lucky that they're being separated. Because I'm gonna be real talk with y'all. Artem Lobov could kill Paulie Malignaggi. I'm talking about, he could legit kill him, man. He could legit kill him. And I know people talk about Artem's record and Artem ain't this. But, see, that's the difference, man. He's an MMA fighter. He's been in there with some of the top fighters in the world. Lost to most of them. But he's been in there with some of the top fighters in the world. And on the street, I don't care, man. MMA versus boxing on the street is no comparison. Mixed martial arts is better in a street fight than boxing. Now, I'm not saying that, a boxer can't use his skill set on the street. Yeah, he can. Because a boxer, he's better off than the person that don't know how to box. I mean, he's better than that guy. But, legit, Artem Lobov, if there were nobody separating him, man, he could have grabbed Paulie, put him in a rear naked choke, put him in an anaconda, put him in a kimura. Okay? He could have took him down and put him in a triangle choke. It's a lot of things or different ways that Artem Lobov could finish Paulie Malignaggi on a street fight. But, people, when I said that I thought that Artem Lobov was going to win this matchup in bare knuckle brawling between him and Paulie, I think Artem Lobov wins. See, a lot of people came at me and said, Coach, yeah, but Paulie's a boxer. This is boxing. Okay, true. But have you guys noticed that there are a lot of MMA fighters that they switched over to bare knuckle brawling and they're actually having a lot of success? Now, why is that so? See, there's a thing called bone-on-bone contact. I know, man, that bone-on-bone contact is real, okay? And the MMA fighter, they've got more experience in dealing with bone-on-bone contact because that's what they do. Literally, they throwing, they kicking. Ain't no shin pads. They kicking. That's bone-on-bone. The gloves are 4 ounces. That's bone-on-bone. Literally, okay? MMA fighters literally. So the MMA fighter, them converting over to bare-knuckle brawling is that they know how to block. Okay, they know how to block kicks. They know how to block punches. And they're used to being hit with little to no padding. So I've seen the MMA fighters, they're thriving in bare knuckle brawling. They're thriving. The boxers, they're not really used to hitting. So I was watching a bare knuckle brawl fight on TV, and it was a boxer fighting an MMA guy, and the boxer threw this lead right hand, and the MMA guy, he stuck his guard up, and the guy caught his fist on the elbow. MMA fighters, man, they punch elbows all the time, man. They kick elbows out. They're used to it. Okay, they built up their bones, or, they built the bones up in their shins and their hands so they can actually take, those kind of shots or those blocks from the elbows. MMA guys, they're used to that. They're used to it. Boxers ain't used to that. They just not. And then, too, when you're trying to block shots, think about it, man. You blocking, with boxing gloves on, you're blocking. Okay, it's different. It's a different feeling. But when you blocking somebody bare knuckle, you still taking damage. You taking a lot of damage when you blocking. And even though they're not hitting you, they still hitting you. That's just what it is. I think Artem Lobov going to come in here and knock out Paulie. I think he is. I think he beats Paulie in a bare knuckle brawl. It's just more suited to me for the MMA fighter, in my opinion. Paulie, I've lost some respect for him, man. And I know Artem Lobov can be annoying at times, but I've lost respect for Paulie. You spit on somebody. You spit on them, and that right there in itself, man. It's just one of them things, man. It's really low. Okay, it's low, and it shows how stupid he really is. See, Paulie got a lot of mouth too, man, and I think people don't know, man. This dude got a lot of mouth, and he talked, and Paulie can't bag nothing up, man. Paulie can't bag nothing up. Paulie he passed his prime. The dude hands, and why is this dude bare knuckle brawling? Why is he fighting bare knuckle? Why is he legit fighting bare knuckle? This dude done broke his hands numerous times. And you don't think that the guy could break his hands again fighting bare knuckle? It's a huge possibility. This man done had several surgeries on his hands. His hands are no good. And this boy ain't knocking nobody out. He ain't knocking out Lobov, man. You're not going to do it, man. Paulie is a pillow puncher with a big mouth. He's a pillow puncher with a big ass mouth. That's all Paulie Malignaggi is. That's all he is. He mouth. Talk a lot of junk, man. I mean, just let those people let Artem Lobov at Paulie. Paulie ain't gonna win no street fight. He ain't gonna win a street fight with that dude, man. It's not gonna happen. And when they get in that ring, they get in that octagon or wherever they going in bare knuckle brawling, Paulie going to sleep. He going to sleep. I mean, this dude now in boxing, he getting beat down. I remember he got beat down by Sam Eggington. God, Sam Eggington beat the piss out of him. And it's like every high-level opponent that he's faced, the majority of them, he can't beat them. They kept saying, I'm a 2-time world champion. Yeah, but, when it's time to fight somebody on a whole nother level, Paulie Malignaggi can't beat him. You don't have no punching power to keep people off of him. Like, this dude, Adrian Broner was laughing at him when he was hitting him, man. I mean, it really, people, and who was that said his punches feel like a pillow? Like they're being hit with a pillow. Somebody said that, man. I can't remember what fighter said that about him. But this dude, either he got some big testicles, or maybe he is just a big old testicle. But spitting on somebody is a no-no. Man, that's a no-no. I'd have broke Paulie's legs, man. I'd have broke both his legs. Okay? And he can forget about this fight. See, when you spit on somebody, you take it to a whole nother level. You take it to another level. Now, it legit comes personal. And see, those are fighting words right there. No, those are killing words. Because that's the one act that you get when you spit on somebody. And that person might go in there and try to take you up out of here. I got Artem Lobov by knockout. Paulie is going to sleep, y'all. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. He's not going to beat this guy. And what? Lobov is a below average MMA fighter. Paulie's not going to beat him. He's not going to beat him in a bare knuckle brawl, y'all. If this was a straight boxing match with gloves on, yeah, Paulie would probably beat him. But in a bare knuckle brawl, nah, man, the damage is too great. The damage, man, it accumulates fast in bare knuckle brawling. It accumulates very, very fast. And Paulie can't take that kind of damage no more, man. Y'all gonna see what I can show you better than I can tell you. Wow, Paulie. Wow, 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 wow.